Rubber gloves. Your best friend in gardening, washing the dishes, and not getting your hands dirty. We snap them on whenever we have to clean a mess. But do you even know how they're made? Not many people do. So, in today's video, let's talk about all these trusty tools and how they're manufactured in a factory. But first, where did rubber gloves come from? Now, the reason why this story is important is unique. It's a story of love. Yup, surgical rubber gloves made their debut over a century ago at Johns Hopkins Hospital, but the invention is more about love than hygiene. The man behind this groundbreaking innovation was Dr. William Stewart Halsted. At the time, he was a big name in American medicine. He was famous for his exceptional surgical skills and pioneering techniques, but he didn't think of the gloves for himself. It was a more personal concern, protecting the hands of Caroline Hampton, his chief surgical nurse, someone who would be his future wife. Halsted noticed a problem. Caroline was exposed to harsh disinfectants because of her work, and when Halsted saw her suffering from dermatitis, he wanted a solution. He commissioned the Goodyear Rubber Company to make thin rubber gloves, and now her hands were protected. But later, he saw the bigger picture. He saw their ability to fight surgical infections, even though he believed in antiseptic surgery. From here, Johns Hopkins started using rubber gloves in surgery. Even then, many surgeons wore them for hand protection rather than patient safety. Over time, more surgeons started loving this practice. They saw that the gloves didn't actually hinder their dexterity. Instead, it allowed for better precision in surgery. So, rubber gloves were a product of love originally, but now it's a crucial tool in modern medicine, and we've reached more milestones since then. Disposable gloves started coming out in the 1960s, and they were a game changer. Not only were they more convenient, but they also reduced the risk of cross-contamination. These days, all hospitals use hundreds of boxes of these gloves. But now that we know why they started existing in the first place, how do we even make them? What raw materials are used? Well, most rubber gloves come from latex. No surprise here. Latex is a natural rubber harvested from the sap of rubber trees. But here's the thing. Not everyone can wear latex gloves. Some people have latex allergies. No worries though, there are alternatives like nitrile and vinyl. These synthetic materials don't have the proteins that cause latex allergies, making them a safe choice for those who need it. But no matter what the material is, making rubber gloves has several steps, and these steps have some important materials. The most common ones include natural rubber, synthetic rubber, polyvinyl chloride, PVC, and acrylonitrile butadiene, NBR. Let's take a closer look at each. Natural rubber.